Hey guys, got a battle versus Soul and Kneecaps here, and it's going to be an NU battle. And I'm going to lead with Man-Eyed Queen. He's going to be leading with his Typhlosion. I'm going to go straight in for the Earthquake, hoping just to KO, but he goes straight into his Polytoad to take that. I'm just going to take this turn to set up the Stealth Rocks while he gets his Surf off. And that's going to do a decent amount of damage, about just over half, a little bit more. And I'm going to switch out because I don't want to die yet, so I'll go straight into my Kingler, which is so original because it's pro. And I'm just going to set up I'm just going to hit him with Superpower, sorry. And that is going to do a shitload of damage to that. And he's going to hit me with the Sidekick, which I think is not going to kill. And then he switches out, and I think I go for the X's of predicting the switch. Yeah, I do. And that does okay amount of damage because of the superpower weakness. It's not going to do that much, and I think I was about to click Crab Hammer there, but I go straight for the X's. And I do get a crit, which is kind of gay, but yeah, it happens. And now I'm going to go into my Espeon and hit him with Psychic, so the crit didn't matter. Now he goes into a Banette, which I really didn't see coming, because you don't really see Banettes in NU that much. And I know that my Prostitute Night Queen can completely wall it, and because of Poison Point he gets hit by Poison. And he goes again for the Shadow Sneak, which I did not see coming. Before he's going to switch, so I go straight for the Earthquake, which will do a decent amount of damage. And that is basically useless now. So he's going to have to stay in, but he actually switches, which I didn't think he'd do. And I go for the Stone Edge, just because I knew it'd KO, but he does make the switch, and I'm going to switch again into my own one, and this is going to be huge stall war. So I'm just going to go straight in and ask a few questions while this stalls a bit. The new black and white game, what do you guys think about that? I think it's going to be amazing because I'm going to get some new things to use, because I'm really bored at the moment of this game. I'm probably just going to play a bit of story and not really going to play online that much because it bores me. But there's also some things I don't like I really don't really like Zoroark that much. I think it's kind of cheap. And the whole new island thing, it's either going to be a really good thing or an epic fail. And anyway, I just go for the Toxic and it misses, so I was like, fuck's sakes. Anyway, yeah. And I don't know, I think it'll be half and half, and if it's not good, I'm going to be pissed and probably not play. But I'm just looking forward to what new Pokemon they're going to be, and all that shiz. And I'm just going to carry on Energy Ball, and he's going to carry on Energy Ball, and this is really annoying, because if I got the Toxic off, that thing would be useless. And I wouldn't have to go for all this, but no. I may swear, just break the sub after I think like 3 Energy Balls or 4, and he's going to hit me with an Energy Ball. And it's not very effective, so now I think I make the switch into a Primeape. Yeah. And he's going to set the sub, and I'm going to be able to get a U-turn off, and that will break the sub, but because he has no Reflect Up or anything. So now I'm going to switch back into Espeon, and he's going to set his Reflect Up, so now that thing's kind of useless. And he's going to switch into a Banette because it's Death Fodder, which is actually pretty good in the end to have that Banette. And he sees my Signal Beam, and now he goes back into Polytoad, which is kind of useless, so I'm going to get another kill off. And I am a Life-Orb Espeon because I'm pro. And I'm going to Yawn his Regigigas while he goes for the Thunder Wave, which I'm not really that bothered about, because, well, it's kind of annoying because the Yawn's not going to work now, and I'm just going to have to Psychic, and he's probably going to go for the Confused Ray, so I'm not going to do the switch, because it's just a normal Regigigas. His Reflect wears off now, so I was thinking of making the switch into my Primeape, sorry. But I don't, and that's a really bad play, because now I can only go into this. And I go for the Toxic, but he gets the first turn, and because it's a speed tie, and I don't get any Toxic off. So now he sets off the Reflect. I think I'm just going to go for an Energy Ball. And it's going to go back to the Stall War again. And he hits me with an Energy Ball. So it's quite late here. and I'm going to hit him with an energy ball, and it's gonna carry on doing this now, and sooner or later I think I'm gonna win the speed tie and I'm gonna break his sub. And now he's gonna hit me oh yeah, and that's the turn I get the useless crit, which is really annoying, and he gets the special defense drop. So I think now I'm gonna make the switch into Wee Man, and he can get a sub up, but without knowing he's still got his reflect, and U-turn is not gonna KO because of, well, break the sub because of reflect, which is really annoying, and he's just gonna lock himself into energy ball again. And then the reflect wears off, so I was like, fuck sakes. And I actually did not think he'd go for the energy ball because it's kind of a bad play, but he did get the special defense drop, and I'm going to get them really important aromatherapy off. And now he's just going to finish me off with an energy ball. So yeah, now I've lost my Meganium, which is my wall kinda, but I do have another wall on my team, which will do a lot of damage. And I'm just going to go into my Primeape, U-turn into my Espeon I think. And he's just going to go for the energy ball, which will not do much to an Espeon because they're pretty special defensive, but it does enough to pull me out a bit. And I'm going to go back into Regigigas, but I get a psychic crit here, but he says this matters a lot, but I don't think it does because it's definitely a 2-hit KO after seeing what the first one did. I don't even know if that was a 1-hit KO because I took half off in the first hit. So yeah, and then I'm going to get killed by that. And then, well, with Life Orb, I'm going to kill the Meganium. And now he goes into Rampados, and I'm going to close combat and win the game. Good game, Soul and Kneecaps. I'll leave his link in the description. Please comment, like, subscribe. I'll see you in the next battle. Laters.